first of all, let's talk about some ideas for Monday. Monday inspiration is really a great thing, right? Because again, what happens on Mondays? Mondays, people go to work that didn't want to go to work, that are working jobs that they didn't want to work. And the majority of people, like I would guess 70% of the country, is probably working a job they would rather not have to work at. More people want freedom. More people want control over their finances. More people want control over their life. And the truth is, there's only so much control we can have when we work for somebody else. Does everybody agree with that? When you have a boss, there's only so much control you've got. Like Paul's talking about taking care of his mom. When you have a boss, that can be very difficult to take off the time. And even if you can take off the time, the likelihood that you're getting paid while you're doing it, probably pretty slim. So that's why we're building what we're building. So one of the struggles that we have when we're building, though, is that we get focused on too many things. Anybody ever see that in your life where you got this going on, this going on, this going on, this going on? And so I've been reading a book. Jennifer, you want this book. It is 10x is easier than 2x. And it sounds crazy, right? 10xing your business being easier than 2x. But 2x is about doing more. Just do more. Just do more. Well, how much more can we really do, right? Like there's a point where it's just like there's a finite limit, right? There's a limit to how much time and how much we can do, right? But it's about making leverage and having leverage in things. And when we 10x, what we're doing is we're getting very, very narrowly focused on what it is we want to accomplish and what we want to build. So that's what I want you to think. Yeah, that's it. That's it, girl. Let me tell you, I sat at the beach, on the beach yesterday with my book and laying in the sand, reading this book, just blown away by some of the stuff that I was reading in there. It was just like, whoa. But it's about getting narrowly focused, right? Narrowly focused on what it is that we want. We have a lot of opportunities. We got this opportunity, that opportunity, that opportunity, appetite. And some of them work together and build synergistically. Like many coaches here build a network marketing business and they coach. And synergistically, they're doing both. This is what happened with Michelle Cunningham. Michelle Cunningham started off in a company called Mary Kay, and she stunk at it for a very long time. Okay. And as she stunk at it, she finally started getting better. And then she decided that she was going to teach other people to do that and started the YouTube channel. And through that, ended up building two businesses at the same time by doing one thing. So it's not that we can't have multiple things. Like we've got Coach Paul, we've got Coach Martina. Where's Coach Mike? He's missing. Okay, he's in trouble. Coach Jenny, like all the coaches, right? They're working their network marketing businesses and they're building synergistically. All right. There are people on here who want to coach. They're like, I feel like led to coach, and it will end up synergistically building your other business as well. But we have to get focused on what it is that we want. And one of the things I like to do sometimes is make a post about that. A post about, well, what is it that you really want in your life? Are you actually going to after what you want in your life? Or are you still sitting back dreaming? Are you still sitting back thinking about it? Are you still sitting back thinking someday? Because someday doesn't come. What we have is today. And the decisions we make today are what bring our future success tomorrow. There he is. So let's go over to our Now site. Let's show you some different kinds of posts like this. Now, again, if you already had a post idea, feel free to go ahead and do that. If you don't have a post idea, here's one that you can use for today. So I'm going to share my screen. First of all, I want to show you where you're going to find your replay at real quick. All right. All right. This is where you'll find your replay at the official corporate Now site group. The official corporate Now site group. This is where you're going to find that out. You're going to find all your information in here. You're going to find your replays in here. You're going to find announcements in here. This is where you're going to find this. Now, if you're one of the 3 people who are watching this on Facebook, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have much more fun coming over here live with us. So if you come on over to nowsite.online, you can actually be here in the live studio audience with us, or at least the live Zoom audience. Okay. If you want to know more about me, come over here. My name is Elizabeth Larson. I am a personal business transformation coach, teacher, author, trainer, speaker. I've been teaching online for a very long time, building a network marketing business, and really realizing through my life that the most important thing is to do really what I feel like is my destiny, is my dream, is my thing. I spent a lot of my life listening to everybody else of what they thought I should be doing with my life. And the truth is, in your heart, right? Jennifer knew. Jennifer got an opportunity and she knew. She knows what her calling is now. She knows what she's doing. Same with Coach Paul. Same with Ray. Same with Deborah. Deborah, my heart, Deborah. Yeah. All right. So let's get started. We're going to come over here to the Nowsite program. Now, one thing I want to make sure that everybody's doing every day, and it sounds simplistic again. It's like, Elizabeth, you've already covered this. But the truth is, we have to hear things over and over again, or else we forget and we don't do them. So what are the 3 things we have to do every day? We post on social media, we comment on other people's posts, and we start conversations, right? All 3 every day in consistency. So let's make a post on social media. Now you have a couple of different things here. You could do make it my own. You could do caption my image, caption my video. We're going to start doing some more videos here. Today we're going to do a caption my post. Now, here's the thing. Why caption and suggested image, right? Why do I do this one? Many times I could do a selfie AI or a caption my image. I could have the image in advance. But I'll tell you one thing that happens for me. And I allow myself the freedom to play with the post and to like artwork until it's done. Okay. I could just throw it in the AI and just be done. I can. We've all seen it. Boom, done. Perfect. But for me, I enjoy the process of making the post. I enjoy the process of getting the post just right. I enjoy the process of creation. I enjoy the inspiration of it. Okay. So for me, it's a lot of fun. And so many times I will start out with caption and suggested image. And then what do I want the post to be about? I don't know what's going on with my AI. Let me come back over here. Things kind of freaking out today. Sure, it's my computer because it's been doing other crazy stuff too. There we go. Okay. What do I want the post to be about? Okay. Are you still sitting on the sidelines wishing your life would be different? Thinking about what it would be like to have the finances to do the things you want. Wondering what real freedom would look like. Paul, will you look and see if Sarah's here? Are you still sitting on the sidelines, wishing your life would be different? Thinking about what it would be like to have the finances to do the things you want. Wondering what real freedom would look like if you had it. I can tell you this used to be me. All right. Now, I've thrown this in here. The last thing I'm actually going to do, though, is I'm going to put in here, write me a post about this and include my story. Now, how can I make it as simple as that? How can I make it as simple as write me a post about this and include my story? It's because the AI knows my story. It's because I've put that information into the AI, and the AI has learned about me and learned more and more about me as I've used it every day. And this is why it's so important to use it every day, because every day that you use it, it gets better and better. Just like if you work out every day, walk every day, exercise every day, your body's going to show that, right? So let's go ahead and hit generate and see what this gives us. Now, this is what I mean by enjoying the process. I get the first thing, and sometimes the AI nails it right there. And then sometimes I want to add more stuff to it, right? So let's see what it has to say. Are you still sitting on the sidelines wishing your life would be different? Thinking about what it would be like to have finances to do the things you want? Wondering what real freedom would look like if you had it? I can tell you this used to be me. Okay, well, let's transform together. Well, that doesn't really do anything, right? Like PJ, that didn't help, right? It's like, okay, that was not useful. However, I love the vein that it's in, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to regenerate. Okay. Now, here's the thing I want you to see the difference of, and I want to make sure everybody understands this. If I didn't like this at all, I wouldn't keep working with it. I would just come down here and hit generate. Okay. And then it would give me a completely different vein, a different storyline of the way it was going. But because I do like where it's going, I just don't think it's complete yet. Because of that, I'm going to click AI down here and regenerate. Now, I'm going to make it longer. I can make the tone more friendly, persuasive. I don't think I really need to change the tone because the tone, the AI knows my tone pretty well by now. Okay, now specific instructions. Rewrite this and include in it my story of not feeling worthy of great things. I used to, let's see, how about this? How I did not believe in myself. How I was always wishing I was someone else. Like that helped me see things. Okay, now I'm gonna regenerate. Now, as it regenerates, it's going to start putting some of that in there, right? Now let's read it again. Are you still sitting on the sidelines wishing your life would be different? Thinking about what it would be like to have the finances to do the things you want? Wondering what real freedom would look like if you had it? I can tell you this used to be me. For so long, I didn't feel worthy of great things. I didn't believe in myself, and I was constantly wishing I was someone else. It felt like true happiness and fulfillment were just distant dreams, always just out of reach. But then an amazing woman came into my life. She helped me see things could really be different. Through her guidance and support, I began to transform my mindset and my life. With time and effort, I started to believe in my own worth and capabilities. Now I embrace an amazing life filled with freedom, joy, and fun. Now, the ending of that would be, if you find yourself in this story and you're ready to change your life, I would like to have a conversation with you, right? This is everything that's my heart to do. I am doing my purpose in life. This is it right here. And the amazing thing is that the AI has helped me with that. Now I'm going to show you a couple things you can do with this. First, if you find yourself in this story, you can have something little less than what you are worth. Okay, all right. Now there's a couple things that we can do in here that I want you to see. First of all, remember how at the beginning of this, I told you how I like the process of making the post. I like what brings, I didn't have all of this in mind when I put together this post in the AI, but the AI gave me something that inspired me for something, right? And so this is what I'm talking about with the AI. We can absolutely just throw something in there and use it just the way it is. But as you begin to get better and better and better at using this, you're going to find some creativity inside of you and more of your story coming out and more of this. And here's the thing that we can do. For many of us, we may just post this out, and obviously we could use a different photo. I'm not going to use this photo. I could use a different photo from here. I could go take a selfie and use a selfie instead. But here's a really fun one that you could do. Are you ready for something different? Okay. I can take this. I could take out this part of it right here, which I know sounds completely strange. Okay, before I screw up this post, I'm going to go throw it out on Facebook, or at least get the post ready so I don't mess this up. So give me just a second, because I don't want to accidentally erase it, because this is really, 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 really good. Okay. So, all right, got that. Okay, now I can hold it over here. Perfect. Now I'm going to come back over here. Now I'm going to show you what you could do. See this part right here? But then an amazing woman came into my life. She helped me see things that really could be different. Through her guidance and support, I began to transform my mindset of my life. With time and effort, I started to believe my own worth and capabilities. Now I embrace an amazing life filled with freedom and joy. I can take this out, simply put in, but something miraculous happened in my life that now gave me the ability to have this amazing life with freedom and joy. Erase the rest of it and say, this is what I want to talk to you about today. And then do a video instead talking about this. Many times we don't know what kind of video to do. We're not inspired. Like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. But you could actually use the AI, and instead of just being set that I'm just doing a post or I'm doing this, step back a little bit and play with it like artwork and say, what do I want to do next? Do I want to just make a regular post with this? Do I want to do a video with this? Let me tell you, short videos are huge right now. Longer videos up to 13 minutes are going great on YouTube. 5-minute videos on Facebook are great. Like different little videos of something connect you with somebody else. Remember the hierarchy of trust. Absolute best one-on-one. Problem with that is, though, you're talking to one person at a time, right? Next best is Zoom, FaceTime, phone, FaceTime, where we're actually seeing and talking with each other. Okay. Next after that, replay video, because you're actually seeing the person, you're seeing their body language, you're seeing everything else about them. Next after that, like, and phone calls in there too. So you've got your phone call, then your text message, then your email, then just words, right? The more we can connect as a human being with each other, the more trust that you build. So the two different things you could do with your post is you could just set it out there and just, and if I was going to just make this post the way it is right now and not do a video, what I would personally do is I would put a selfie in here instead. I wouldn't use an AI video. I would probably go and do a selfie, grab one of my selfies, grab a photo that I've done before or something, and put that in here instead. But what I want to do today is, instead of doing that, is I want to make a short video to go with this. Because the more I can get people connected in video, when I do a live, it doesn't look like very many people are on there at all. Sometimes it's like 4 or 5. I get hundreds of replays on my lives. It's all in the replays. It's all in videos backwards. So if you're not having enough conversations and you're not having enough connections, I want you to think about video. I want you to think about getting your message more out on video. Now, remember, you could still look at the Instagram version of this. You could still look at the LinkedIn version of this and the X version of this. All of these are going to have a little slightly different variation so that you can, for that different platform, right? But why did I not just start off with just caption my video? I didn't start off with caption my video initially because I didn't know if I wanted to do a video. I wanted to see what the AI was going to give me and get inspired. And so the one thing I absolutely love about the AI is it's helping me get inspired with what I want to do. Instead of me having to figure it out, the AI is giving me ideas. Instead of me having to write the entire post, I could say, yeah, I kind of want to post about something like this. I could put it in the AI and the AI is giving me the rest of it. Instead of just, oh, well, I'm figuring this all out. If I don't like the way the AI is going, I can just hit generate again and it will give me a different version of it. And I don't have to do all of it myself. But here's the thing. This is the most important part. The most important part is it is using your voice. This isn't about, being phony or anything else. This is about using a tool that's helping us share our voice and share our message to the world. And that's what we've got to remember. What we're doing with the AI is using it to share our message. And the more we know our message and what's important to us, the easier it's going to be to do that. All right, everybody good? Everybody ready to make a post today? Now, you've got a couple choices. Number one, you can make a post just like I did on inspiration of something, do you want a better life? This was my life the way it was before. You can make a post. Number two, you can make a post with what you already came with. If it's something different, that's perfectly fine. Number three, if you have no clue, you can hit a surprise me post and see what the AI just gives you. And number four, you could do what I did. Make it and then get the inspiration for the video that you will do. And if you do a video, please make sure you tag me so I can see it later. All right, everybody ready? Let's put the 5 minutes up. Let's go get to work. And if you have questions, you can raise your digital hand. We'll do questions during the 5 minutes, but then I'd love to showcase any posts after the 5 minutes if you'd like me to go through your posts or if you'd like to show off your posts. Have a great day, PJ. Well, Jennifer, I'm really starting to like that one. All right, guys, how did that work for everybody? All right, Linda, good to see you on.
Hi.
How are you, honey?
Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. This was great. You always do bring such value. Thank you so much. I wondering, I did, as you suggested, right? I got it on LinkedIn and Facebook. I tried to get it on Instagram and I asked it to shorten it and it did, but it still was a longer post and it said failed to post. Is it because the verbiage was too much?
Jennifer, I've never been blocked on Instagram for having too many words.
Okay. So it just said failed to post. I was just making an assumption that maybe that would be the reason why, but I'm not sure. It said your post could not be shared. Please try again.
And it said that on the Nowsite side, or it said that on the Instagram side?
Oh no, this is Instagram side.
Okay. Are you using a photo from the Nowsite or are you using your own photo?
My own photo.
What's the format of the photo?
What do you mean? I mean a JPEG or something like that. Is that what you mean?
Yes, they're JPEG or PNG. Sometimes they're this new version HECC or something like that.
No, I just took it from my phone on
HEIC.
Saturday night. It doesn't really show me what it is.
If you left click on it, go to information, it will give it to you.
Did you try it a second time or is it just the one
No,
time?
that's what I was actually doing now. So,
Try it a second time and see if it was just a glitch.
yeah. Okay.
If not, the other thing that I would do is I would refresh Instagram. Don't refresh your now site because you'll lose the post, but refresh your Instagram again because sometimes
Oh,
it's a cookie issue
it
also.
it went successful that time, so I don't know.
Yay. All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you.
You're welcome, honey. All right. Who wants who wants to showcase a post today? Does anybody want to showcase a post? Does anybody have any questions? One thing I want to say, and we'll go over to Ray. How do you do video? How do you do video? Video is one of the things that scares people the most, right? But if you look at the people who are successful at video, they're making it actually easy. Now, hear me out before you scold me. Elizabeth, video is not easy. Okay, I get it. But what they're doing is like they're outside walking and just turning on their camera and just talking to it. They're at the beach. They're turning on their camera and talking. You know, even Mel Robbins, when she'll be doing a hike and she'll just turn on a camera and talk to it, right? That's what I want you to think about video. I want you to think about it as easy. Have you ever gotten a thought in your mind that you've just been kind of thinking about and you know, anybody ever had that happen where you just have a thought that you're kind of thinking about and you think about your business or you think about success or anything else? I think Jennifer and I, or nope, it's Deborah and I are the only ones. Okay. Deborah, we need to go into a different room. Oh, that's there too. Okay, there's others. All right, good. When that happens, make it easy and just turn on your camera and just talk. Here's the cool thing. If you do it like that and not a live, I'm not saying to do a live. I'm saying if you just turn on your camera, flip it around, hit video, and just start talking to it about the idea, you're going to practice. And if you like it, you can post it. Here's the cool thing. If you don't like it, you don't have to post it. But I can promise you something, if you don't try, you're never going to find out if you could ever like it or not. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. All right. Ray, do you have a question or did you want to share a post?
No, I just wanted to share a post if nobody else was, you know.
Perfect. Let me go find you since we're friends on Facebook because I know where you are. All right.
And friends out there on the beach sometime, you know. Got to go
Uh,
play in that sand and that water.
I needed the day off. I did. I went and grabbed my book and I turned everything off and I went and to the beach and nothing fancy. Had my water and my book and my big giant hat. I'll show you the hat. I just got this hat. I love this hat. This
Wonderful.
I'm in love with this hat. So I got a hat and did that. All right. I think I got your post here, Ray. First of all, I love your banner.
Thank you.
I absolutely love your banner. First of all, it's a beautiful picture. I love the colors together. It's just a gorgeous banner. Okay. Here we go. If you ever wonder what true freedom feels like, imagine having the financial independence to live as you'd like. Stop watching from the sidelines. It's your time. Embrace the possibilities and make change today. Remember, as Garth Brooks sings, it's about standing outside the fire. Would you like to mastermind about this possibility? That's one way you could do this. Or, you know, another fun thing that you could do there, Ray, would be we have a mastermind that helps that I formed that all of us are working on this together. If you'd like to join our mastermind, reach out to me.
Mhm.
That would be another one about that too.
Mhm.
I love it. I love it. Oh, look at that little baby. That's Nikki.
That's little Nikki.
Oh, gosh, she's like 16 now, right?
She thinks so.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Ray. I appreciate that. All right, let's go over to Jennifer. Hi, honey. Another banner that I love again. Absolute cute banner. Cute picture. All right. Are you still sitting on the sidelines wishing your life would be different? Are you wondering what real freedom would look like if you had it? I can tell you, this used to be me. For years, I felt trapped in a cycle of doubt and insecurity. It seemed like every step I took forward was met with 2 steps back. The idea of achieving my dreams felt like a distant, almost impossible reality. I would often find myself scrolling through social media, seeing other people's achievements and thinking, why can't that be me? It was a constant struggle, feeling unworthy and not good enough. The burden of feeling stuck and incapable weighed heavily on my heart, but then something changed. I decided to take control of my life. I started small, setting teeny manageable goals and slowly building my confidence. One pivotal moment from my journey was when I faced my fear of public speaking. I signed up for a 4-year self-development course with T. Harv Eker, which took me way out of my comfort zone. I remember being scared to death, but still pushing myself to get up in front of the room. That experience, combined with the time as co-chair of MDA's ALS division, taught me that you have to be bad to be good and good to be great, a principle I continually work on. Along the way, I realized that the biggest hurdle wasn't the challenges themselves, it was my perception of them. I began embracing the mantra, you are enough just as you are. Every time I faced self-doubt, I reminded myself of this simple truth. And guess what? It started working. Day by day, little by little, I began to see the changes. That dream, which was once seemed so far off, started to come into focus. I learned that feeling worthy and believing in yourself is just a first step to achieving real freedom. I'm living proof it's possible. Let's make that dream a reality together. You have the strength within you to overcome any obstacle. Remember, you're worthy of all good things life has to offer. Don't wait another day to start your journey. I love this. First of all, fantastic post, Jennifer. Secondly, now some of you here will be like, well, it's great, but that only happens for Jennifer. Jennifer, have you ever heard that before, like team members? But it's you. Okay, so
I don't have your story.
right, exactly. Now, your story is different, but I'm going to show you one last thing. Jennifer, do I have permission to use your post real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So one last thing that you can do is you can come over here, and I'm going to show you one last thing you can do with the AI. You can come over here, grab that. First of all, love these photos. I can come over here to the AI, and then I'm going to do a make it my own. But in the make it my own, I'm going to do one last thing in there also. I'm just showing you guys all kinds of new stuff. Okay. All right. Come over here. Now, here's the thing. Rewrite this for me. Take out all the ALS and public speaking. It's supposed to be rewrite.
And then ALS. And
oh gosh.
okay.
Oh, okay. Take out all the ALS and public speaking. Now watch this. It's going to look through the post of the inspiration of that. And the last thing I should put in there is change it more to my story. Okay. Give it just a second.
It's Monday. We'll give her 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Now it's on the right path. Again, what I would do, make it longer, put more of my story in there. Now I've got more of that exact same kind of thing with more of my story in there instead of Jennifer's. So when you see a post that you love, do a make it my own. And then you can have a post that's similar and change it to your story. So you're not just copying somebody else's stuff. So it makes it actually personable to you. Jennifer, fantastic post. Thank you so much for that. All right, we're out of time. I'm going to wrap up here. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. We're going to give you more ideas on how to post on social media, more ways to start conversations. And really, if you get consistent and do this every day, you're going to end up with the results that all of us who have been consistent in this are getting. And so that's the key to everything is consistency. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Have a great day, everybody. I love you all. Feel free to unmute and say bye.
Have a blessed week.
Have a
Bye.
Thanks,
All
Cory.
right.
Bye,
Bye, all.
everybody.
Have a great day.